All right, I'm looking at another references. Today's puzzle has a 7-letter answer word, which is longer than they usually are. But real quick, before we look at the clues, I want to mention that the first episode of my new trivia podcast, Quizzical, is out. It should be hopefully in all the podcast places now. I actually posted it a day or two ago, and it takes some time when you first post the first episode for it to get to all the places like Spotify and Apple Podcasts and all that jazz. But go check it out. Listen to it in whatever podcast player you prefer. Share it with your friends and apply to be a contestant. Links to all the things in the description. Let's do our free geography clue. We also have history, culture, and religion. Okay, so geography, history, culture, and religion. Geography, Tobago's twin, a Spanish translation. Trinidad and Tobago, right? Tobago? I'm not actually positive. Trinidad, but it's not Trinidad because it's a Spanish translation. I don't know. I mean, I could make a guess. Trinidad, something like... I don't know. I'm gonna have to move on. Let's do history. First, not third, nuclear test. First, not third, nuclear test. I mean, could it be Trinity? That's not a Spanish translation, though. But is Trinidad or however I don't know pronunciation, whatever. Is that a translation of Trinity? And Trinity sounds like 3. I'm going to try it. All right, there we go. I should have done that after the first one probably, but Trinidad is probably how that's pronounced. I do know some Spanish, but I don't know that word. Paired with Tobago. I've heard it pronounced different ways. Trinity test 1945 was the first ever nuclear weapon test. All right, well, unfortunately, I wasn't familiar with that Spanish word. Otherwise, maybe I would have got it after the first clue, but I still got 9 stars. Not bad. Let me know how your solve went, and of course, be sure to subscribe for more.